There we go, guys. We're recording. I'm going to start hunting for levels and let me know if you want to talk about something. Gotta say, this keyboard is still weird. I'm still getting used to it. You can't get used to it. There we go. So, Apple, need to find a level overhead, huh? Let's move one right about where it is now. And next level up would be, I'd say, this high over here, about 236, 237. Apple's interesting, hitting some good areas. What I like about Apple, if you look at it on the daily chart, there's room to the left, which means it's not going to stay here very long. Doesn't look like it wants to. So it's going up to this area, it could push down or push up. So this looks like it could have some movement to it, just based on that candlestick pattern. Microsoft's a whole lot of nothing. Nvidia, yeah, nothing to talk about there. Oh my gosh. AMD, yeah, nothing to change. Same old thing. Well, maybe there's, let's look at this. This is interesting. Yesterday's high, does that align with the low here? Not really. What I'm more curious about actually is these lows. You see the low here on this wick, which aligns with this wick, which aligns with this one. This is an interesting level. I think it's more interesting than the yesterday's high. What is that level? 141.54. There it goes, right into it right now. Okay, keep an eye on that. That'll be fun. Tesla. Oh, what's going on with Tesla? So Tesla drop, you have previous day's low, which is nicely aligned with lows on the previous few days. Keep that on the chart. Amazon gapping up. Wow, things have moved overnight more than I expected. That's cool.
Yeah, way lot they moved.
Yeah, what happened? All right, so Amazon, we got this high here, which is approximately previous support. So that's an important level. Bring it down a bit just to focus on that high. What is it? 205.33. Basically, you're looking to get up to 205. Amazon's interesting. Wow, what happened? This is weird. I wouldn't have expected this kind of action today, or at least overnight during this week. So who knows? Could be good. Could be a lot of fun. All right. Google. This level is important, but again, with Google, I'm not so confident. I don't know what to do with this. I can't find levels I'm truly confident about. You have yesterday's high, but does that align with anything else? Yeah, maybe. So if you move it, you have this high over here, this wick. Yeah. So Google's interesting. I wouldn't go long off yesterday's high because it's got nowhere to go. But I think it's in an interesting place. Something could happen here. All right, those are the levels. Let's see now what we get. Anyone get into anything yet? It's already been a few minutes.
No.
No, nothing.
Yeah. AMD. Oh boy, there it goes. Here we go again. Look at the levels. NVIDIA, respecting it on 39. What else do we have? Meta is right at the level now. And you also have Google right there, that level we identified. Right. Fun. I think I'm hurting my neck with this screen. I'm gonna find a way to adjust it. There we go. I gotta say, watching the pre-market show is so cool. It's like Carlos and Peter all life size. The screen is so big. It's amazing.
It looks cool though. Really nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually much easier to view things on this. It's Overall, less screen real estate, but all it's all closer together, and then the curve thing is amazing because I don't have to move my head and get disoriented and move my eyes around too much. It's a lot easier just on, you know, just staying oriented and collecting information quickly. So I'm glad I
It's
tried.
like a mini TV, eh?
Yeah,
Almost like a TV, right?
yeah, it's a 55-inch TV too. It has all the smart TV stuff. So, watching movies yesterday, I was like, wow, this is so cool. It's this what HD 4K or whatever it is. And so yesterday I watched what the hell was it? Planet of the Apes, that old one. I was watching that again, and I'd never been so scared of apes before, man. It's so clear and it's crisp. I'm like, oh crap. It was amazing. Fun. A lot of amazing technology out there, man. I'm not one for tech, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I saw your picture you posted on Twitter, and it looks really nice. In one screen, you see everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And with the click of a button, I can get an Xbox running up on this or whatever. It's really cool. So, yeah, good fun. Watch these levels. Yeah, this is interesting. Actually, I'm seeing a lot more
Apple,
activity than I planned for today or than I expected today.
Apple
Yeah.
looking for reversal.
Apple's interesting. Yep, rejecting. Nvidia, same idea. Tesla, same. Well, at the bottom. Meta's the same thing. Google's the same thing, rejecting. Everything is setting up.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh no, I might have to take a trade today. Let's see. Once you get your setup, you must take it. That's the way the pros do it. So keep to your discipline and take the trade when it comes. Right. Let's see what we have here. Tesla right down there. Nvidia looks the neatest so far. Oh no, sorry, not Nvidia, Apple. Look at that. Putting in that reverse hammer. But I still wouldn't take it because if it does close the reverse hammer here, it's right after a huge candle, which is not convincing enough for a short. Could still have momentum going up. Amazon. Okay, here's where the fun starts on Amazon, guys. Whoever got a long, great job. But now is where it really starts to do something interesting around this 205 area. This is a setup I used to trade. Take a 5-minute chart. You have an ABCD kind of pattern. You identify the C and you go off of that. I used to take this in the pre-market even down in this area, 10 minutes before the open. I used to trade like that. Get some amazing moves with that. You have to have a very clear, firm pattern. Even on a 30-minute chart, you can do it on the pre-market. Fun stuff. Something interesting with Tesla, it's moving around a huge range. Um, there's not enough room to go up. I was thinking if it closes as a big engulfing candle, it could be fun, but I don't think so. If you look at Tesla, actually, this is again, you can see that firm level, even on a 5-minute chart, it's pretty obvious. It was resistance turned support as it gets down close to there a few minutes ago. You can take that long. And these are big setups. All you're doing is waiting for the entry, waiting for it to get to your level. But you're trading volatility at that point, which I'm avoiding.
Yes.
Who shorted Nvidia?
No, I didn't take it.
Everybody shorted Nvidia. I bet. Look at that. The big short there. Wow, you guys are amazing. A big turnout today. I really didn't expect this. Even in BBT and YouTube, everyone's there. Everyone loves to trade. All right, AMD, big breakdown. Okay, here's where the fun starts. We need to find a new level on AMD going further down. Basically, you have yesterday's low. That's the next one down. Um, yeah, it's pretty significant. It was also the high of a couple days ago, and it was support previously. Anyone in AMD? That's a really big short. That's a good one.
And
Nobody got that.
you need to get a 55 to see all the tickers together.
I really have got it. It's too big. I've got to shrink my screens a bit, my charts a bit, because they're just like they're overwhelming at the moment. But it's all right. It's fun. Um, Meta. I look at this. Meta isn't close to a good setup. It did that big hammer, but again, I took this trade last week. Remember, it was a reverse on Nvidia. It wasn't great. You don't want to see a hammer kind of like this right after a big bullish candle, a giant candle, basically. Think of it as an ABCD pattern. If it consolidates for 3 or 4 candles, then puts in this kind of hammer, then the new high, that's the setup. This right here is a bit risky. Could still go, of course, but it's risky. A lot of movement, a lot of movement, a lot of opportunity. No setup for me yet, but for a lot of styles, there's a lot of opportunity.
Watching Apple. Let's see.
Yeah, it was very interesting. 234.60. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's setting up, I guess.
Where is it? What the? Look at that. That level is near perfect. 205.33. What does it want? Let's find something above in case it wants to go up from there. I basically have 207.26. That's the high of this big candle here. Lots of sellers there. It's a gap as well. So it gapped down and the sellers from there just took over. So 207.26. Actually, I'd love to short it there if it gets there. Going long from here to there is also possible. I don't know if it'll go the distance, but it looks all right. Wow, yeah. Meta again, doing the FOMO thing. Wow, this is like any other day, really. This is surprising. I really didn't expect today to be as interesting as this. All right, NVIDIA for the breakdown. Who's interested? Breaking that level. I'll be waiting for the retest.
Yeah, that's. I'm also waiting for that retest.
Yeah, which could be another 20 minutes. So, yeah, we're gonna wait. Okay, here's a psychology thing, guys. Look at this on Meta. Very tempting to go long after this big hammer, right? Let's say you took it long. It goes in your favor a bit, but can you survive this mess? Or would you just get spooked out and get out of break even? This is the trouble. It's the trouble with the imperfect setup. It'll spook you out very often. So wait for really good patterns or whatever your setups are.
So after a hammer, I mean, do you really wait for a full 5 minute candle and then take the entry, or
It's actually more a matter of when does the hammer happen to begin with. Over here, I'm disregarding this hammer. I'm not taking this
oh, you
setup. It has
okay?
it's basically look, it's got no room to the left. Look at it that way. In this case, I
Hmm.
mean there was a big candle just prior to it, and it's been trading here in this zone for a while, for what, 30 minutes before. Um, yeah, this is no good. You want an ABCD pattern, then the hammer, making the bottom of that ABCD and then go. That's what's interesting.
Okay.
Now, if you look at Apple as well, guys, so it got up to the level and it's gotten
Okay.
stuck there. It didn't push it down from there. If it was going to do a reversal, a double top, for example, it would have pushed down by now and gone and made a top, a second top, and done all that. Or at least the first top would have been formed by now. This is nowhere near a top. This is an ABCD kind of pattern. Basically, if it's going to go anywhere, it's setting up for a breakout to continue upward. Not it's not a matter of sellers taking over. There's no evidence here that the sellers are in charge. This is just early buyers taking profits. So the next move on Apple is up if it's gonna move. Do we have levels up there? Yeah. Well, next level's way out. But yeah, it could go. This is an interesting Thanksgiving, huh? Tesla as well, guys. There he goes. 5 minute ORB, 343 breakout. Nvidia is close to setting up as well, but I'll show you why I would not take this. Again, doing that beautiful major tail hammer that I like. The new high is where the entry is. But there's two reasons not to take it. One is there's no risk to reward. You put a stop loss there, you hardly get 1 to 1. And also, this hammer has happened after a major bearish candle. So, two reasons not to, even though there is room to the left on this one, but the other factors are not in place. And if you look at Amazon, same thing. Perfect. This is the entry. Get in right now. Short. Put right after this big candle. No way. I'll wait for it to do a double top. If it does it, then it's got a big move down to 200. I'll take that one if that happens. But you want to see something even more interesting? A lot of things happening. Look at this reverse hammer on Meta. Oh boy. This might be the trade I take to begin with. 570. So I'm looking at a short on Meta here. If it makes a new low below this hammer, this is good. This hammer happened, but not immediately after a giant candle. It's had this lots of selling pressure pushed up. Again, lots of selling pressure. I'm waiting for momentum to prove itself to me below. So basically a new low. If it truly makes a new low, I like this setup. This is one of those that I tend to take. Amazon's tempting again. The problem with that. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about a bounce on AMD if it drops a little bit more and engulfs that doji from the previous day?
I'm looking at 139.10. If it drops to that level and starts to bounce there, that's the level you want to work with. So, hold on. Let me show that to you here. So that's the level for reversal. You're looking for a double bottom ideally, or maybe those major long tail hammers. And if it does that hammer now, that could still be a good setup. It's not after a major giant candle. But again, your risk to reward, be careful with it. That's your level up there. Make sure you get good risk to reward on this thing. So yeah, there's an opportunity. I think that it could be a good reversal there. But again, watch what it does at that level. It could just break through the level, right? Going down. Could. In that case, you want to short it.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Meta has still not given me that new low I'm waiting for, so I'm still waiting. I like 5 minute momentum. Nothing yet. I'll give it another minute or so, and if there's nothing, then it's no go.
Avi, good question. For Meta, that long hammer that was, bullish before the bearish one doesn't bother you.
No, what would bother me is this big candle. This is bullish.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't take it short. But this big hammer happened right after a lot of bullish action, which is, this is a lot of indecision. Overall, still
Indecision.
bullish.
Yeah.
But what's more recent is a bearish piece of action.
Yeah, got it.
The
Okay.
bears are really coming into play after the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes was all bulls. Now you can see
Would
the
you,
bears starting to get involved, and bearish momentum is what I'm waiting for now, which is the low, a new low if it makes it.
got you. Okay. Clear. Thank you.
Yeah. And for now, the bulls are not letting the bears have it, so just gonna wait. Hey, what's with Microsoft, man? This thing just going and going and going. Yeah. Oh no. I am putting a new level on Microsoft. Hold on a sec. 423.50. That's the level, and it's right there right now. Yeah. Okay. Microsoft's very interesting as well. So two opportunities to keep in mind. So Microsoft, this level here is this big wick up here where the sellers really took over. And it's been a while since the price action's been here. And so far it looks like it's breaking out. So if it retests and goes on a 5 minute, that could be good. Where is it? It's right about right there. 422.78. Yeah, it's significant. Important level. So good. This is a good breakout. And then retest and go. And what's above it for, oh man, here we go. This is interesting. Let's move this level up. You can see this was support, turned resistance, 426. You would have 425 on the way. So if I take this, my first target will be 425 and then 426. But I want to enter here close to 423. Yeah, interesting, huh? Now look at Meta. Now you guys can see exactly why you always wait for confirmation. I was ready to short this thing, didn't get confirmation, so didn't enter. It's going the other way. You can really increase your win rate by waiting for confirmation. This would have been a 1 hour loss if I'd gone short right after this hammer closed and I was excited for the short. It's the wrong thing to do. Just wait for confirmation. I'm doing the same
Having a
thing on
confirmation
Microsoft.
on Meta was a new low.
Yeah, new low below the reverse hammer here. If it dropped below, if this candle was starting to come down here in this area, I would have shorted it. But it didn't. It was close, but it didn't.
In your stop.
Stop. There's a couple of options. You can go right above this area here or right above the hammer. I probably would have put it above here and then added in a little later and tightened up the stop, most likely.
Got it.
Or
Yeah.
yeah. So for now, it's everything's on its way. It doesn't want to go. Well, it wants to go, but without a setup. So now the same thing, waiting on Microsoft. Wait for the confirmation that this is the genuine breakout. So there's a retest, print a bullish candle, the new high, and then you're going up. If it gives you good risk to reward.
Amazon was great.
Was that sorry?
Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon. I'm watching it again. ABCD pattern, right? So far, it's just sitting there.
Do you
It's
think
not
it's gonna
setting up. It's not a reversal at all. And this
uh-huh.
reverse hammer would have been tempting to short at the new low, but again, don't take this one because this reverse hammer happened after a giant candle. Well, after two of them actually.
No, I'm thinking of taking long.
Long, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's in the right place. Wait for your setup. I would like to see a big hammer, big tail coming down from there and then go. That would be ideal. But for now, it's just sitting there. I don't know if it's gonna keep sitting there or go somewhere. That's all we know for now.
Mhm.
Avi, sorry to ask. I lost audio in the last bit of your meta short discussion. Where were you going to short that again?
If it made a new low after this reverse hammer, so down
Yep.
here, if this candle came down to about here somewhere, I would have
Yep.
taken a short entry here and gone for the bottom.
Gotcha.
But it didn't
Thanks.
provide a new low, so yeah, that's the confirmation never happened. Whoa. All right, we have a few different setups here. Well, actually similar. You have Apple breaking out. I'm looking at the retest of this area. Still going to be two or three more candles. You have AMD breaking down at the moment. Again, wait for the retest before I would get involved. And what's most exciting actually is Microsoft because it's just purely bullish and it needs a healthy pullback, which is ideally going to be a retest of this area. That'll be a fun one. So let's see. What's interesting here, look at this. You don't get this very often in day trading, but in Amazon, if it prints a bearish engulfing candle, then the new low is a short. So you already have a high. And if the low of this red candle closes and below the low of this white candle here, and the close of this red candle is near its own low, then it's a really solid bearish engulfing. Then the new low is the entry. Probably around 204 in that case. And you're really looking for 200. But that would be a serious candle. Again, very rare in day trading. You don't get this very often. You get this on daily and weekly charts more often. Oof, Nvidia. Oh boy, who's shorting the?
I'm watching Nvidia. I was about to short it, but I thought, oh, you know what? Let's wait for a retest because this is a key level. I think, and it's playing around with
Yeah,
it.
I'm waiting for that retest too at this point, and the target will
Mm-hmm.
be yesterday's low.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. AMD is the same setup.
What about Apple? Are you looking at Apple? I think would you consider that a retest and then a break of the
No,
high?
not yet. It hasn't
Not yet.
printed a bullish candle at all. The bears are still in charge. Well, nobody's in charge really. I'm not gonna get in when it's consolidating. I'm gonna wait for confirmation.
No, sorry, I meant Apple. Apple. If you look at
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah, Apple. You see this? This is still a
Oh,
red candle. It's relatively bullish, but not enough. If the close of the candle was close to the open of this candle right there, then I'd enter probably on the new high, but not this candle. This is not enough.
so this you don't consider that a retest? It's not.
It is a retest. It's just not as good of a retest as I like. I don't want to
Mm.
put risk on this.
You'd rather look for a more bullish candle on the retest.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Bullish
you.
candle and then print a new high, bullish high, and then you can go in.
Right,
And you have
right.
lots of conviction on the trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it when it held those the 15-minute range
Hmm.
on that little bullish candle you were talking, or bearish candle you're talking about. So I'm in it.
All right. Cool, man. Cool. Now, I used to
Yeah,
think
you're right. It might have been a little early.
it's all right. You can see it on a 1 minute chart. You might get the pattern. You might see a bullish 1 minute candle and then a new high. And then, okay, you can take those. But in that case, you're also having tighter stops and your exits are earlier as well. So, I mean, there's no wrong way to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. Whoa. AMD and Nvidia just gonna crash. What happened? Nobody bought new Nvidia microchips for Black Friday or new screens with Nvidia graphics cards or any of that stuff?
Seems like
All crashing. Am I
The
the only
rotation, the rotation is out of semiconductors and into software, so
right?
probably better to short these semis.
Short them and go long Microsoft, right? Fair enough.
Right, that's what it looks like.
Yep. Yep. That's what it looks like today for sure.
Avi,
Yeah.
I find it hard to go short instead of long. Most of the time, I feel like I want to go long instead of shorting.
Why?
I don't know. I'm scared to short, I guess. Like whenever is the market is going down, and that time I can trade very well.
You know, I never go short either, ever. I'm always buying contracts. I'm always going long contracts.
Really?
Yeah. If I want to short something, I buy a put option. I'm going long a put option.
Okay.
That's a
That was.
that's a trick. No, but listen, okay, if you struggle with it emotionally or mentally with shorting, then don't have any shorts in your playbook. Your trade book should be purely going longs. So on some days you'll have 100 opportunities. On some days you'll have two. Some days you don't get any. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, John Hill's trades like that. He just break high of day, not even low of day, just one thing, and he's been doing it for years. No problem at all. So there's no issue with that. If you struggle with it, just let it go. You don't need to make day trading more difficult than it needs to be. So, relax with it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's hard to watch when it's market going so down. And just watch.
Even in major bear markets, you're gonna get bullish moves. A lot. A lot of them. Reversals and then ABCDs on a small scale, continuing going up. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You have the breakthrough VWAP. You have then the break of the opening range. I mean, there's so many opportunities to go long. You don't have to trade both directions at all. It's not necessary. The market is a gold mine. You really don't have to be too worried about it. All right, I'm thinking about going long on Tesla here. So it's a bit tricky. It's gonna be such a wide stop. It's crazy. Three, no.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Avi, why would you go long Tesla here?
There's a
Where is?
bottom here, right about at my area. The second
Yeah.
one higher. There's a nice
Got
little
you.
in between the bottom. If it closes like this, makes a new high, it's a good setup. I don't know, it's not outstanding. It's a little far out. Even if I enter like now the new high to enter it, it's such a wide stop. This
Mm.
thing has to move to 350 Nah, you know,
Wouldn't you consider this a choppy Tesla?
yeah, but I'm not gonna get engaged with it. I'll either stop out below or let it hit the target. I don't care what happens in between.
I think Apple is starting everything.
Everything's dropping. Yeah, this Tesla setup is not great because the risk to reward, it requires a massive move.
Mm.
No, you don't want to exactly plan for those sorts of things. So it's a very tempting thing to go along here, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not there. Nvidia now gets more interesting.
I'm
Uh,
looking at it as well, but it's the,
sorry,
I don't
Apple.
know. Oh, Apple. Okay.
Sorry. What do I have here? We have if this closes as a bullish hammer, that one of those long tail ones, then it's fun. Still got 4 minutes. Meta is just messing around with the range, huh? AMD not providing a retest yet. Neither is Microsoft, both of them. Both could be really good moves. Nvidia, yeah, as well. Maybe a short there. Oh man. Watch, you wait here for an hour and then 5 setups show up simultaneously. Always happens. So here it goes. Breakdown. Here's a retest. If this candle closes really bearish, as in the close is near the low of the candle, wherever the low happens to be, then a new low would be the entry. But there's no room to run. It's the hard part. The setup might be good, but no room to run. Can't take it. There goes Amazon now, huh? It looks tempting, Amazon, but it's just stuck.
Yeah, I think Apple's going to break down lower to 233 level.
Yeah. Hopefully it provides a good setup. I mean, I'd love to go short to 233. We know that's a huge level. It's been in play for a long time.
Yeah, not enough interest up here at 235 yet.
33. If you can get a tight entry around here somewhere with a good setup, 233 would be good. Yeah, there goes Tesla. Shit. That setup I was talking about.
Mm.
It wasn't a perfect setup. It's good, but not worth risking
Still,
money.
still finding resistance at that at the pre-market high, but maybe I'll break it again because it broke it, earlier and then came down like one candle break. But then maybe this is going to be the real break.
See, what you want is not to get involved in this mess. You want to get involved near the bottom and then near the top. That's
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
does in between is, it's none of your business really. Just let it be.
Mhm.
That's why I was tempted in this entry, perhaps here, and this whole area is really a bottom for the huge move up. But I'm talking, it's huge. I mean, it's can't really plan for such big moves. Too many assumptions. The candles are still very big on Tesla. See if it can make some smaller candles, you can manage your risk better.
Yeah. It's like a choppy day so far. Like, I mean, everything's playing around next to the level, but nothing, there's no trend yet.
Yep, it's choppy for sure. Lots of movement, a lot of
Yeah,
volatility, much more
yeah.
than I expected. But again, yeah, no direction and no setups. And you see, the thing about setups, what I mean by setup is candlestick patterns. And candlestick patterns are nothing more than price patterns, prices that buyers and sellers are willing to pay, or buyers and sellers are willing to agree on.
Mhm.
And you can see the pattern, then you can figure out where it's going. I mean, that's what a pattern is, right? Very simple. So that's what we're watching. We're watching transactions here, watching patterns, and the patterns better be really in your favor if you're going to risk money on it. Otherwise, don't waste money on it. Don't risk money on it.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm looking for, really good patterns. And I'm not looking at anything else, really, just patterns of the price action.
Microsoft keeps slowly going up. So like the entry is,
Yeah,
difficult, but the FOMO
Microsoft,
kicks in.
yeah, it's gone. It's already hit the target.
It's gone. Yeah, exactly.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
I told you today was not a good day to show up. Get
Mm.
FOMO and just sit here and curse yourself. That's what I'm doing. Let's see what AMD does now. AMD is most interesting for now. Right at the level, did a breakdown. Maybe it's a retest. Maybe it's a bullish engulfing. We'll see.
Yesterday, I feel like they blew up the market in the first like 10 minutes, and I assumed today would be a little bit smoother so they could get more participation. And sure enough,
Volatility at the open is more about orders being filled that were placed overnight or placed right a few minutes before the open. And the market makers are trying to jump the price up and down and fill those order settlements basically. Um, and after that, if you have genuine market participants, then you get a trend or move from one level of liquidity to another. But let's see if that happens today. I doubt it's going to happen today. I doubt it happens this week at all. But, let's see. All right, AMD, I might actually do this one long because this is a bullish engulfing candle right
Yeah,
here. It totally engulfed the previous candle. A new high might be good. Where is AMD? Oh, come on, give
but
me.
are you not worried, Avi, that it could be a retest of the 139 level?
Yes, I am worried about that. And if that happens, I shall reverse the position. If I could
Mhm.
get these contracts opened. What the hell? AMD don't have contracts today?
No, no, they do. They do. I can see them.
I can't. Oh no. See, there's my entry right now. Oh, come on. I can't even get a contract. Can't get anything opened here. There's Microsoft. It's AMD. I don't get it. Something's weird with my options chain here. The other ones seem to work. No, Tesla. That's weird. What is happening? AMD, well, Tesla contracts, Microsoft contracts, they work. Huh. All right, I'm gonna restart DOS. I think I know what happened. I had it open on my other computer, so. All right.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. All right, give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna restart this. I'll have to stop the screen share for now. Actually, I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, never mind. Let's save that thing. Screen share stopped. Okay, and now let's try that again. Hopefully there's still a good setup. All right. Okay, now let's try it. There we go. AMD. Piece of junk. 139 contracts. Let's see. Um, what was the entry? Yeah, it's a good setup. Oh man, Amazon ripped. Okay, let's wait for a new high again, a proper high. Let's see if the momentum's in my favor. I'll take it. Wow, look at Google drop and Amazon go the other way.
I took the long actually.
Amazon? Yeah,
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, it's a good ABCD pattern if you like the nuances of what it did.
I might get out then.
207 is the level I have on Amazon. 207.26, effectively 207. Shit, what a ripper, huh, Amazon? Did news just come out on Google? Because this is unusual. This is very unusual. Take a look at Google, guys. This is really strange. Still got my eyes on AMD here. I need a convincing new high here. One, two, three. Come on. 140 would be the first area for partials. AMD's not playing nice, is it? But again, you don't expect things to play nice this week. AMD's become a bit of a dud here. can see that. That's a good engulfing. It barely made a new high. Not convincing enough. And now it's actually lower. I mean, it could still, if it still makes a new high, I'll still take it because it's close. As in, it has, the sellers haven't taken charge, is what I'm saying. The bulls are still very much holding it up. This is one of those, it's worth the risk. Uh-oh, hold on. Before I do that, there's something brewing here on Nvidia. That's a little better. Oh, come on, I can't type. See, I like this reverse hammer here with a new low. This could be good on Nvidia. All right, there we go. Short on Nvidia. Yeah, this is a good setup. Going down for 136 or so. All right, there we go. Finally got into something. All right, stops in place. All right, now back to AMD. Let's see what it wants.
Avi, where did you put your stop on this NVIDIA entry?
Above the reverse hammer.
The full hammer. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Seems
I'm
like
going for a bigger move here, further down.
looking for a bigger move. Yeah. So the RBR will have to be like at least what Friday low would be target, first target, right?
Yeah, but not even
Mhm.
that. It's 136. I don't even know what that is. That's just what I picked out on the daily chart. You have 130.
I
Sorry,
have
136.
135.82.
Yeah,
136 is previous day close, no?
it
One
is.
sec.
Yeah. 136 and then 135 if it wants to continue.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if it goes. The setup is really good. I like it. Um, AMD is just
What's
messing.
your target, Navi, for the NVIDIA?
136. 135.85 is my level, so just about 136. The stop is above. Actually, I should tighten the stop a bit. Let it run a little and I'll tighten it up, reduce the risk. The setup is so good on this one. I mean, this is just wow, really good. You can see this reverse hammer right about at a level. There's some room to the left. It doesn't hang around in this area, it just pushes through, and this is momentum coming in. Reverse hammer, new low, and then let it run. At the
Hey,
same,
Avi,
I'm still watching
if you
AMD.
don't mind, can you talk a little bit about room to the left you mentioned?
Yeah, so if you look at this area and these two candles here, when
Mm,
Nvidia gets up here to this 139 area, just look to the left of the chart. It hasn't been up here in a while. There's nothing
mm,
here. That's room to the left. If there's room to the left, typically you'll find that the stock doesn't want to be there. It hasn't been there. It doesn't like to be there. It's likely to go away from there. So
mm.
when you have room to the left in your area of interest, it's pretty convincing that it's going to go away from there. So
And
that's
what
Okay.
would be the timing for the chart? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
whatever chart you're looking at. I look at 5 minutes, but whatever you trade on, if you trade on 15 or 1 or daily or 30, whatever it is, it's up to you.
Mhm.
So I'm doing it on the 5. I even like it on the daily. I'm looking at levels on the daily, so I look at those two. Meta is tempting as well, but it's very messy.
Amazon at 207.
Yeah, it's getting there. 206.50 for now. Let's see. I want to look at AMD real quick. I'm still watching AMD for this entry long, which is weird because I'm short NVIDIA, long AMD, and you always think those go together, but oh crap. What's with the connection? Okay. AMD, AMD, AMD. AMD want to go? I'm gonna go with you.
Avi, how reliable do you find levels when you have the pre-market hours data on your chart? I tend not to use the pre-market or after hours unless there are some volume generating events.
Don't use it then. Just use the daily chart. I don't bother with whatever's going on in the pre-market. I have no idea. For me, it's all the daily chart. That's all that matters. I'm long AMD, guys. Um, it's made that new high. I like that. It's not heavy enough. There we go. Now it's good. It's better. Put on the right size. Yeah, if you don't like the pre-market area, don't look at it. I used to look at it when I was trading the 30-minute chart, but even I don't bother with it anymore. Just let it go. All right. So Contrary positions for now. Short Nvidia, long AMD. Now the hard part, sit and wait. I didn't even expect to trade today. This is cool. Who else got into Amazon? That one looks really good. I would have got a good move, good pattern. No setup for me, of course, but those of you who got it, man, that's great.
I just got into Apple.
What's that? Sorry?
Apple.
You're into Apple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big move up and slow move down halfway. So there's a Fibonacci setup there. 50% retracement. If you like those setups. Here,
Um,
take a look at this, guys. This is interesting. Microsoft, again, doing a good little hammer there and ready for the next leg up. But I'm not going to take it because it's not near any of my zones. It's basically in the middle. So if this happened somewhere, if it pulled back and does that hammer down here, then I'll go long. But for now, it's no good. All right, what's going on with AMD? I think I might stop in the wrong place. Hold on, I'm gonna watch this. I gotta take off that stop and check it. I looked at the hammer and the new high, so the stop should be there. Wait a sec, what did I? So it's about 2 to 1 if it goes. What am I looking at? It's strange. Thought I had this finely tuned, but I don't. Okay, I'll just put it back where it was. I'm just gonna leave it there. Shouldn't be moving it around anyway. All right, let that be. Let's watch Nvidia a little bit. Watch Nvidia, it's so funny. So it's set up for the short and now it's set up for the long. It's done the same setup in reverse. It's almost identical. So now what do you think? Now I don't know. Let it be.
Hey, Avi, can I ask you a question? That Nvidia trade after the hammer, you're not bothered by the second bullish one, or you're just gonna let it go, let it be?
Let it go. It's indecisive. It either stops me out or it goes, you know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna mess around with it. Let it be. And then if it if it stops me out and wants to go the other way, then I'll take the opposite position. No problem at all. I
Okay.
stopped out on AMD. I'm gonna watch closely. I'm gonna watch AMD more closely because I think this is setting up as a reversal now. If this candle closes bearish, then the new low would be really good. Not a reversal, sorry, a short. Where's the level down from there? I don't even have a level down. Let's see. If it's going down, um, looking at the low here, which was support here, yeah. About 137. I like the low here. That's it. 137. Whoa. That would be a huge bearish candle for AMD if it goes. That's
But
amazing.
I'm thinking taking long with you, AMD.
AMD, I got stopped out on the long. Take your own setups, man.
It's good. No, it's just looking if it breaks the low of the day. If not, then it's long. If it is, then it's going down.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Perhaps had my stop too tight on that one. It could have been below the hammer, but you know, I was just a little more aggressive than usual on that one. That's all right. Nothing wrong with
So
that.
I'm done for the day anyways. So said this, I'm not gonna take any more trades.
You're not gonna play short, I know it.
No, I'm not gonna take any more trades unless it's going up like the AMD because I'm done for the day. I
Good. Good, good. That's smart. That's the way to do it. Nvidia on its way, but I gotta watch AMD. I wanna see if there's a possibility to get involved in this thing. Look at the room to run. Again, the target isn't tremendously far away. The stop has to be above. That's just
I really wanted AMD to test yesterday's lows, and just a little bit higher, but just to get some more RBR as it comes back up, it just never made it. So
Yeah, it's tricky. Um, See, it could easily make a double bottom here too, even if it makes a new low off this 5 minute candle. I really want to short it here with a stop right above, but I have to be very careful. This could become a double bottom. Not a great one, but it could be good. I'm very tempted to short this.
Seems like no buyer.
Yeah, it's a messy market, man, today. But again, there are moves. Just gotta wait for your setup to catch these moves.
Hey, Abby, what's going on?
Hey, so man, you get something?
I'm short in queue,
Mm, that's
trying to
cool.
get to a 4-to-1. It's almost there. I'm almost at a 3-to-1, but we'll
Nice.
see.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of movement today, a lot more than I expected for this week. So a little surprising.
Yeah, it's everything just shot up and then now it's kind of stalled out. Even Amazon's finally kind of stalling out and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting morning setup because AMD just it did the complete opposite of everything.
Yeah. AMD is very interesting. There's a lot going on. Trying to pick these levels here. Yeah, you can't change the levels. They're in the right place.
What did you get so far today?
Just one stop out on trying to go long AMD a few minutes ago. And I'm in a short on Nvidia so far. That's it. Nothing's worked yet. So I wasn't even planning to trade today, really. But um, no, things are moving. So let's see. It could still be a lot of good opportunity because there's a lot more, again, a lot more movement than I thought would be today.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that much volatility just right off the open either.
Yeah. Does the order book look good too? As in, is it very active, or does it look like it's normal as it's usually active? Because I wouldn't
For
expect it.
Nvidia,
Well, generally speaking, on most things. Are you noticing anything?
like Apple, Apple is just a ghost town. Well, now it's finally getting some orders lower, but all of its orders came in tiered on higher and it just pushed into 235, which has been a level it's been trying to interact with
Yeah, I
for a
see on that.
while now, and it finally interacted with it and then rejected down. So, but
Mm.
Nvidia still got this order at 136 and 135. So,
Yeah.
but it's got the orders building back up on top.
everything looked balanced at the open except for Amazon and Apple. But Amazon's starting to stable off on both sides. Apple's, like you said, it's a ghost town underneath.
Apple just did a big hammer, so on a 5 minute chart, that could be a fun setup, just in the wrong place. I think I need to stop out here on Nvidia. That hasn't hit my stop yet.
And
Stop
it's
right
breaking
up.
these highs
Yeah.
or these prior highs.
My stop is the other side of this hammer. Actually, before I do anything, I might just take this short on AMD first. It's a tricky one because it could end up being a double bottom. Waiting for a new low here. 30. Oh, there goes Nvidia now. That's a bullish engulfing candle so far. Wow, interesting.
It seems like all the excitement's over now.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. If AMD breaks the low of day right here, so I'm not anywhere now, then I'll be involved in it. Still not. Still not. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. I'm into AMD, and this one's a heavier size. It's a good setup. Nice retest, good momentum. I like this. And I'll tighten the stop fairly soon. All right, short AMD and what have I got? I got a short on NVIDIA as well, two shorts. Let's see. So AMD looking for 137. I want to tighten the stop fairly quickly if I can. No, Apple has my attention here. Look at this hammer. It just pulls back. Perfect hammer. If I had a level here, 234, I would take this long a few minutes ago. This would be really nice. It just rip. Just don't have anything. Yeah, it's right. It's happening right in the middle. There's nothing there at 234. You guys might find a VWAP or a moving average or something over there. That would be a good setup. A 5-minute ABCD pattern off of a VWAP or something. Anyone involved in Tesla today? This great big mess.
Yeah, I'm in Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can find a level at this 345 area, that would be the best place to have a level. But again, I'm not
That's
look,
R3
that's R3. Okay, there you go. So it's a
at
cam level.
345.
Yeah. Oh, and have a look at this. Hold on. There is something. Look at it. I'm seeing these wicks here, and it's pretty well rejected before. So, oh, there it is.
Yeah, 5 looks good. The 5-minute looks good on it.
Yeah, this is setting up a good breakout. So 345. There we go. Now it makes sense. So ideally, catch the long trade 345 to 350 if this does a good breakout retest, all that fun stuff. That would be fun. That would be a big one for today. If that works, great. Oh, and here's a fun one too. See Meta respecting the levels. I don't see a setup on it, but look at that. Right there. And right at the top too. So even though you have the round number 570 right in the middle, it's just going to these levels and bouncing. Again, I'd like to see a breakout. Go long Meta later on. There goes Tesla. All right, you know what? Time to watch Tesla. I might put on this trade soon if it breaks. If it retests the break, let's see. Make sure I got that. Yeah, it's just about there. Okay. Boom, Tesla. Who's doing the breakout? Who's trading momentum? It's happening right now. Same thing on Meta. Break of this 572.50. Whoa, these are good.
Book on Tesla's really bullish right now.
Nice. So that could be a good run up. 350. I'm also looking at Meta for a potential target overhead. 575 makes sense. Yeah. But it's not far out. All right. So Meta is going to be tough because there's not a lot of room to run, but Tesla is interesting. If it really closes bullish, then retests, and then we have $5 to run. What's interesting, you have Tesla and Meta running up while AMD and Nvidia are basically stuck. And even Apple's running up. Look at that. Who caught Apple? I was telling you guys, this is a really good setup. This hammer, especially if it's bouncing off of something important to you, maybe pre-market high, something you like, or again, a big moving average over there, something. That's a really good candlestick price pattern. Microsoft as well. Who's into Microsoft? Another ABCD
Yeah,
candle.
that's been the other one.
Yeah.
Just kind of, I mean, it's kind of following it up too a little bit.
If it did this pattern just $1 lower, I would have been long on this. This is really good. Now it's gonna break out and go. Very nice. All right, Tesla. Let's see if we can get a good retest, print some bullish momentum, and off we go. Oh, you know what? Amazon set up. I like Amazon here. Look at this. It's got that hammer. It's making a new high. Can we have stop below and go for 207? That's interesting. Now we're getting something. It's good. It's not perfect. That's good. It's not good enough. I'm gonna wait. It's not worth putting the risk on that. This is the hard part. Sit and wait.
Right?
Yeah. There
Just
goes Amazon.
watching.
Yeah. Who caught Amazon? I was just talking about it a minute ago. It's already gone. Uh, not perfect, but yeah, there's lots of opportunity. Tesla as well, running up, if you can catch it. Same with Meta. Again, no setup for me yet, but these things want to go. Microsoft, right through 425. Apple now is getting interesting as well. Again, right back at the level. See what it does. Could be fun.
Looks like a ABCD on Apple.
Yep, it's a very good ABCD. But now it's at this area as well. So let's see what it wants to do here. If it wants to break out and go, that could be really good. That's a good opportunity, I'd say. Looks like I got involved in two stocks that don't want to go anywhere, Nvidia and AMD. Everything else wants to just go. Tesla is the most interesting. So this is not what Thanksgiving price action looks like, guys. Normally it's a lot more stagnant, but hey, it wants to go today. So there you go. You get opportunities. Wow, Microsoft, look at that. It's a very healthy pullback. Perfect pattern. I mean, seriously perfect. This is what you call healthy price action. And now we want to see some of that health in Tesla as well. Breakout, there's the momentum. It's over. Let it come retest the breakout area, 343,
Hello.
and then go. That's where the fun is. Nvidia, I'm gonna pay attention. I've got a position and I can tighten the stop, I think.
कुछ कर रहे हो आप?
Yeah, we got a hot mic, Sonny.
म्यूट पे हो?
Yes, you're not on mute. All right, I added into Nvidia here. I want to tighten it up a little bit.
गुड मॉर्निंग. कुछ कर रहे हो आप? क्यों डाउन?
Mute. Watch your mics, guys. If you're gonna have noise, then please mute yourselves. Nvidia did a really good retest just now of the level. I'll show you that setup. But first I need to just fix this stop.
Avi, on NVIDIA, how much credit would you give that bullish engulfing candle? I mean, it broke the low, made a low, and then just rejected right off of the low day. until a
Yeah.
bullish thing,
So it's
right?
a
So
it's a good engulfing. It's not great because what you really want in an excellent engulfing is you want it to, firstly, you want the close to be pretty much at the top of the candle. Secondly, you want that close to be significantly away from the previous candle. So it should ideally engulf by twice, be double the distance of the first candle. Ideally, I mean, these are ideal setups. And then beyond that, you want a new high. And your entry is a new high. And beyond that, then the target has to be seriously far away because your stop is below the engulfing. So it's a rare to get a really great trade on these engulfing candles on day trading on 5 minute charts. Um,
now,
they do
if if
happen. This is not great though. Mhm.
if Nvidia hits previous day close, are you all out on that, or are you partialing there?
I'm partialing at 136, whatever that happens to be. That's my daily chart level. Looks like it's close to previous day's close. My level is
Oh, okay.
135.85, so I'll get a lot of it out there, and then if it wants to continue, maybe I'll add some back. But that's it. Let's see. I mean, I don't know if it's even gonna go. We'll find out. So far, it did bigger perspective breakdown, good retest here, and this was a good retest because this was very bullish. And then this red print, and then a lot of momentum. This new low happened quickly. It's just pushing down tremendously. That's why I added and even tightened the stop because the price patterns are really good for a retest setup. So now let's see, getting close to low of day, it's going to get messy, and then the last 50 cents for 136. So let's see if that works. For now, Tesla's doing that retest. I want to see it print a bullish candle, and then the new high is where I get involved. Ideally, these are small candles, so you can get a good risk to reward. Otherwise, it's a no-go. There's a lot of good price action here at the moment. Microsoft as well. Look at that. So look at this, guys. What do you think? At this price point where it is right now, around 426, breakout or reversal? Just looking at the daily chart. Any guesses? Probabilities?
Reversal.
Why?
Yeah, it's getting towards its ATR, so I'd say it
Yeah,
might reverse after trying to
So
push through just a little bit.
exactly what I'm thinking. That's huge already. And what do you think is going to double from here? That's unlikely. So
yeah,
I would be willing to look for a reversal up here. Let's see what happens. All right, but Tesla first. Okay. So far, it's just sitting at the area 345. And Meta just wants to keep going.
Nvidia is such a tease, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not great price action. It's very tough. Compared to some of the others like Microsoft and Apple, those are the smoothest, and Amazon. Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, AMD, they're all tough today. All very complex. What breaks my heart the most though is Amazon. I was thinking about this long right here. Stop loss right below, and man, I just didn't have enough courage to take it. There's a little bit of a distance from my level. That was the thinking. But oh well. You got to take losing trades along with the winning trades, right? I watch Meta going 575. Man, this is huge. Oops. Wow. Very nice. Tesla looks like it's going to stay here a while before it really finds buyers. It's just stuck in this breakout area. It hasn't bounced off. It hasn't found momentum. It hasn't found continuation. It hasn't got anything going for it. Apple, on the other hand, is very interesting.
Do
It
you
could be.
think Tesla is set up for the short?
Sorry, what?
The Tesla is it set
Mhm.
up for the short,
No, no.
waiting for information?
I don't see it set up for anything right now. I'm waiting for a retest, but it's not doing it. It's just got stuck at the breakout area for now. So let's see what it wants. For Apple, I'm looking at the same thing. Ideally, a retest and goes long. The other thing is it could make a double top. Here's the first top, the second top, and it's a big one. But going short is very difficult because there's not a lot of room on the 5 minute chart. But let's see. It could be good. It could be a lot of room later. Did anyone find out what happened with Google? Because it just crashed so hard. That's very strange. Well, Apple obviously has a long way to go. I mean, to get to the next target, but there's got to be something before it gets there. I'll put it here. You can see here, this red candle is interesting because it opened here and just pushed down. So that's where sellers are very firm, which also happens to be a high this on this day here. So 326.20, basically about 326. That's the target. There it goes now. So this is it's not a retest yet. It's still just breaking out. Just gotta wait. Meanwhile, what's going on with the open positions? They haven't gone anywhere yet. They're just stuck.
I cut my NVIDIA trade.
Yeah.
Just lost the patience with it, to be honest.
Okay. Well, make sure your trade book incorporates your temperament. That's very important. If
Yeah, well,
struggle to
I'm
hold
starting
or
to
yeah.
I'm moving my trading to the 5 minute, and I'm realizing how many emotions you have looking at the 5 minute versus the 1 minute, and how easy it is to react on those emotions. So,
Yeah.
um,
Practice a few different ones. See if, practice the 5 minute for a while. See if it's better for you than the 1 minute. And then you'll know the difference and you know what's better for you. So give it a go. Small size or sim first to make sure you know what it is for you. Okay. Uh-oh. We got Apple, we got Microsoft breaking out as well. But Microsoft's dangerous. So it's already had a big move up. Apple just wants to go. Meta already gone. Well, you want to see something? Look at this, guys. Get Apple here. There's a top and a second top already. This is something to watch out for. It went precisely there, 235.40. So precise. So you know now there's a lot of selling happening right there. Just looking at candlesticks. So now you want to be careful.
Yeah, whoever was in Microsoft was the best day.
And
So yeah, I had the same thought. Like the price action in Microsoft is just so clean.
yeah, very nice.
Would you still have taken it with that pullback before like I have it right on the 9 EMA. So
If
if it's
this
not at the
pulled back,
level,
if it happened at 423, I would have taken it. I would have gone long right here at the new 5 minute high stop loss right below. If all of that was down here and gotten 3-1 going up, and then
Mhm.
bonus beyond that. But it didn't happen. So you gotta let it go. If it doesn't want to go, it doesn't want to go. You can't force it. Like I'm in Nvidia and AMD shorts, and neither of them want to go now. So let's see. I have no idea if they're gonna go or stop out. Uh, Tesla is just such a mess.
Yeah.
Told you today was a crappy day for trading.
Love the video.
Well, I told you all not to show up. I showed up because all you guys showed up.
I know, again with you now.
I told you yesterday, damn it. Come on. This is not the kind of week I normally show up to trade, but oh well. All good fun.
Oh my God.
Just want to get on the plane to Colombia and, take it easy for a few days. So Meta is also interesting, right at the big level, 575, but it's also already been a big candle, so I'm not expecting a breakout. Also going short, then you're going back into these levels, which, it's not enough room to run on these things. What else do we have? I don't know. Microsoft's the only thing that looks like a breakout, but again, same problem. It's already had a big day. Let's look at Amazon, see what it looks like. See another good piece of price action, and it's already had a big day. Is this where things turn around and go short? Maybe, maybe. What's interesting is while all these ran up, Tesla did a breakout and didn't continue. AMD and Nvidia just got stuck. And now everything looks extended as in done for the day, ATR wise. So if Meta, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft all start reversing or even just consolidating, perhaps we have the likes of Tesla, Nvidia, and AMD going down. Well, we'll see. Just looking for correlations. There we go. Tesla drop, drop, drop. My goodness. Watch Meta getting really messy at 575. It's just jumping all over the place. You know what would be fun if Microsoft puts in a good double top here with some small candles, so that way you can get a tight stop loss to your entry, and then a good risk to reward going back down towards this 422 area. That would be the best. I mean, if that happens, I'd be very happy with it. All right, here. This is good. This is a really good example. All right, so we saw the big top here on Apple. It approached it, it rejected it. It's there now. It's stuck there. What do you guys think? Is this a good setup for a breakout? Yes, no? Just on candlesticks right here.
For me, no. Now, maybe reversing it. I'm looking only for reversing.
Yeah. The thing is, there's three possibilities: breakout, reverse, or get stuck there. And from everything I'm seeing here, it is actually setting up best for a reversal because, firstly, for a breakout, you want it to sit there and get a good consolidation, an ascending wedge or something. That's a good signal for a breakout. For stagnation, well, you don't know it's going to stagnate until it gets stuck there. But look, it hasn't stagnated because when it got there, it pushed down right away, which quite the opposite of stagnation is telling you the sellers are very powerful here. And it's got this big gap in the middle. This double top with a big gap in the middle is incredibly powerful. Lots of space to the left, right? So it is setting up for reversal. The only thing I don't like is that this second high is higher than the first high. That's the one factor that's putting me off here. Otherwise, it's setting up really nicely from this 235.40 area to go down for the day. I mean, this is a big setup. This is the kind of setup I like to see, in the second, third hour of the day and put it on and leave it on for the day. But there's only one factor keeping me up. But you see, this is a really good example. You should not be thinking that it's going to get stuck here or that it's going to break out of here. The only possibility is a short. The only thing
Yeah,
worth
but it's
putting risk on
supporting
is a
the
short. Put it
234.
that way. We got Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta watch Nvidia and AMD. Okay, they haven't gone yet. But keep an eye on Apple. Very interesting
Yeah,
price action.
Apple it broke that level. Let's see,
Yeah. And keep an eye on Microsoft because this is where I think a lot of people will get tempted for the breakout, retest, all of that. But it's a huge candle, right? And just watch this thing. It could break out, but not today because it's already a freaking huge candle, you know? You don't want to mess with this. So, same thing with Meta. Keep an eye on it. Very interesting stuff. Amazon, on the other hand, came up here, rejected, and now look, it's putting in a bit of an ascending wedge with 207 being a flat top, approximately. It's only just started to set up. So let's see. But knowing that it's already had a big day, you don't expect it to
I would break
continue,
it up.
and it could just get stuck. So let's see. Yeah, look at that. Apple pushing down a bit. I have to start taking profits somewhere. I have to make money somewhere. I haven't made money in like 5 days. So it's time to trade or something. Let's see if I can take profits somewhere. Um, Nvidia. Okay, so I have a belief in the daily levels, but really this pre-market low is very sticky. 136.30-ish. Oh well. Yeah, go ahead. Just turn up your mic. I can't hear you. Or get the gain on.
Is it better now?
Just about, yeah. Go ahead. You just want to get closer to the mic. That'll help.
Yeah. No, you're looking at the P&L and then you're still trading. How does it even work? Like, see, you're looking at the negative and the positive, and then still you're trading.
Well,
What
you
is
got to,
exactly
right?
the no?
It's very simple.
You said without looking at the P&L, but if I look at the P&L, it's not working. Like, what exactly are you thinking?
What you got
There
to
are
do
so
is
many.
you think about the other side of the trade. See, if you're in a bullish position, don't even think about your position. Look at the bears. Look at when are the bears going to take over? What are the bears thinking now? The thing's going up. When are the bears going to get excited? Oh, they see a level or do they see a double top? Do they see a lot of reversal volume? What is it? I'm thinking like that. You should put your mind on the other side of the table, like playing poker. You don't play your cards. You play the other, not even the other guy's cards. You play the other guy's personality. That's how you get to be a good poker player. Trust me, I know. I'm good at it. Used to play a lot. Um, so you got to think of the other. It's just like any competitive sport. You got to get in the other guy's head. In this case, it's bears and bulls. So even if you are invested in a specific side, okay, be invested, but you got to know when to get out. In that case, look at the other side. I do my exit strategy differently nowadays, but if you start putting your head in the other guy's space, then you'll have a much more profound understanding of how things work in the market. And you'll even take better entries. And you'll even when you're looking at entering trades, you're going to be looking at better confirmations before you enter. And trust me, your win rate will go up tremendously. It's one of those things. So it's a mindset, it's a psychology thing. But really put your head where the opponent is. Quite literally
Hmm.
think there. And it'll help you decide what to do with your position. I have found it insanely useful. I can't even tell you. It's amazing. So hope that helps.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I didn't add on AMD. What the heck? I was busy looking at other stuff and look at this pattern. So here's the drop. Here's the area where it came and retested the previous low, printed a new low. This was the add area with a tighter stop. Just going with a reverse ABCD, that would have been better. Okay. Sorry, let it go. Um, all right, there goes Microsoft dropping off the level. I like the look of that. Here's another example, guys. Take a look at this Google. So big level here it's been playing with today. It broke out of the level, it broke down from the level. It goes back up and it's retesting, printing a bearish candle. If it really closes a bearish candle, then the new low is an entry with stop loss above. Make sure your risk to reward is good enough to take it though. But again, another setup coming together. Or you can see it another way. It pushed up, big top here, another top here, new low is where you get in. So a couple of interesting setups overlapping here on Microsoft. Oh, sorry, on Google. That could be good. Now, I think this is a really good example here on Apple. Like we were saying, the only possibility would have been a short. But again, it's not a good setup for a short. And sure enough, if you took it short, you'd be struggling with it now. It's gotten stuck here, right here. These last two 5 minute candles have shown bearish and then more bearish and then more bullish. And it's just stuck. It's not going anywhere. So this could easily stagnate in this 235 area all day, maybe push up 236 and come back quickly. But it looks like it's in a happy place for now. But if you look at Amazon, this is interesting. This is not bearish at all. Well, now it's going to hit the level, 207 basically. Now let's see. It could become bearish after it liquidates this area because you know it's already a big candle for the day. You don't want to go long over here, right? And you know that big sellers are sitting right here. So fractal pattern stuff, you'll be waiting for this to do its breakout, liquidate, and all that stuff, and then wait and see. So you don't go long after a big day. You wait for it. So really, really good price action all around today. There's lots of good examples. Again, very surprising. I didn't expect this today. There you go. There's that double top on Google. Not perfect, but it's decent enough. Again, no risk to rewards. I'm not going to take it. I'm still holding AMD and Nvidia short. Still waiting. And I want to short Microsoft, but that'll be 30 minutes later. It's going to take a while to form a big double top. I don't know anything about Tesla. It looked good just for a little while. Oh, and here's you go. Here's why I don't like to trade breakouts anymore. Because if you're trading the breakout, you're catching the breakout, you enter here, you got to put a stop loss below the candle you enter on, or maybe just below the level if you're aggressive. You're watching momentum, and you got to exit when the momentum slows down. So you might take some off here, some off at 347. I mean, you're getting 2 to 1 maybe if you're good at it, and that's it, you're out. And then you sit and wait for hours until you get another one. I don't like all that. That's momentum. The momentum goes with you, then you take it off when the momentum's not there. I'd rather wait for a huge setup at the level, which is a breakout, retest, then just go for the next level and let it be, It might take a few hours, but it's worth it. That's where the big money's made. So, good examples here. This is a breakout, but so far a failed breakout. That's why I'm waiting for the retest. Here goes Google. Look at that. It's still not a good entry. This is bearish, but a new low would be the entry. Of course, not enough room to run, I think. Yeah. Don't even know if it's really in play, um, but a new low, a decent candle setup. There goes Meta now. Fun. So Meta has also had a very big day already. Now let's see what it wants. There's no setup here. I mean, these are really, I mean, it's bouncing right off the level, but not enough confirmation to take these trades. You can see these levels on the daily chart, but they're really firmly in play. So there we go. As we were kind of looking for correlations a little while back, most things have kind of stagnated, these big bullish moves. And you can see now Nvidia, AMD, and even Tesla a little bit, both all pushing down correlations, right? Now, I don't like trading like that, but it's just like fun stuff to do while you're waiting for a position to work. Okay, I'm getting close to a profit area on Nvidia, uh, even on AMD. AMD's got a bit more to run.
Hey, Avi, I'm gonna take off. I'm
All
gonna go
right,
catch
man.
Thor's
Cool.
hour for BBT. I'll try to be
Nice.
back on. Are you gonna be trading tomorrow on Friday?
I've got the YouTube thing tomorrow. I might do that. I don't even know. I'm traveling tomorrow. Friday, I'll be in flight. Um,
Okay.
I'll probably show up for a little bit tomorrow and then go to the airport. I might do something like that. I'll let you all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to show up.
Cool, man. Yeah. Thanks for showing up, man.
Bye,
Always good.
brother.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
See ya. One sec. What is? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chart. Okay. Yeah. All right. AMD is the one on the move. I'm gonna have to profit on this one. This took a lot longer than I anticipated for. This was just, in the end, not so great of a trade, but take what you can. MD, where is it? See, I'm looking at the order book here. We have 138 has lots of orders. 137 is a big target. That's my target anyway. That's not so relevant.
Three key levels on NVIDIA right around 136. PDC, prior day low, and pre-market low.
Yeah.
If it flushes through there, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great. Just right through 136 and push below. That would be super. But again, you got to figure out your trade book and which levels are in your trade book, like PDC and pre-market stuff. None of that's in my trade book. The only thing in my trade book are levels that I find on the daily chart, which happens to be these.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not interested in those. But if your trade book involves those, then, like, by all means, you should use it.
Mhm.
Like this level here, this is an intraday level, right? Where it is now, about 136.50. You can see where it kept
Yeah.
bouncing yesterday. And then that also is pretty much the support zone here. And right now, what it's doing is breaking out and retesting that. And that's what I'm thinking. If that retest is successful, this is going to push aggressively down. So again, this might be another 15 minutes before it does all that, but it's looking good so far.
Price action's so slow today.
I'm telling you, man, it's not worth showing up today.
Molasses.
There. Next time I tell
Hi,
you guys
Avi.
don't show up, please don't show up, okay? Because if you show up, I have to show up.
Yeah.
Go
Hi,
ahead, sir.
Avi. It's Tomaso speaking. Can you
Hey,
hear
Avi.
me? Just
Yep, gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, hi. I
What's
just
up,
want
man?
to test if everything was
Yeah, you're
working. I'm just following you guys how you are trading here.
cool,
Compare
man.
with the yeah, it's I see you trade completely naked,
Yeah,
which
I'm
is
still wearing clothes, but as you can see on the camera, but yes, the
yes, luckily so.
we'll see. We'll be in
All
the
right.
country in a couple of days, and we'll see different things.
Yes, exactly. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll
Cool.
have a lot of questions for you. So for the moment, I'm just going to observe.
Awesome.
I I traded today. I traded at AMD because different style. I traded at 5 minutes RB, but
Okay. Nice.
we
Yeah.
yes, and yeah, and I was wondering because I want to integrate it in options. So that's
Okay.
why I took your course to go back to basic
Cool.
on that
Cool, man.
side and try to join the show. Okay. So
Awesome. Yeah.
good.
See you soon again in Colombia, and yeah, this is good. We'll have
All
to
right.
go.
Okay. See you. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh man, Meta again. Look at this. Look at this mess. Oof. Again, even if you had the idea that's gonna go up from here, where's the setup? I just can't pick this thing. And don't get me wrong, I love trading Meta. I make a lot of money on Meta regularly. It just has those kinds of moves. But again, I couldn't pick a level here. I mean, where do you go from here? Shit, up there, 580. I mean, that's the obvious level. It's scary. All right. Here we go again, guys. Look at this. I mean, you can almost tell what's going to happen with the price action. Apple is still there, right there, right? Not setting up for a breakout for sure. At least it wasn't 10 minutes ago when we talked about it. We don't know if it could stagnate. That's possible. And we know it's not a perfect setup for a short because it's made a new high. So, you want to trade this? No, no, no. But Now I'm gonna short Amazon. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, this will be fun. This better work. 207.50. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Give me that short. Give me. 8 more contracts. There we go. Short Amazon. That's that major hammer tail that I like. That's a good one. Right there, right at the level. And then the new low. I mean, this is pretty serious. I like it. Okay. And yeah, it'll be about 3 to 1 going to 205. I'll tighten the stop a little later. All right, so shorts, Amazon, AMD, and Nvidia. Oh boy. Market better crash or I'm gonna be upset. Who else is interested in Amazon? I mean, this is a perfect setup for me. But again, that's just my style. So you trade your strategies. So Meta is the most curious price action. There's no way I would go long. But if it hits 580, man, there's a reversal in play there.
Can you run through your Amazon trade again?
Yeah. So I have that key level there. And it's been grinding up to that. It rejected lower and again lower below the level, 207. Then finally, when it got there, it threw this huge hammer. I mean, this is a perfect hammer, reverse hammer, where the body, the open and close are within 1/3 of it, and the close is right next to the what do you call it? The end of the hammer, the bottom here. And what it did basically is it pushed up and pushed down very aggressively. So the sellers are just not having any of that. They're just taking over right there. And then they're still taking over by making a new low. So it's the new low that gives me confirmation that they didn't just take over here and they also got momentum. So I took that entry, stop losses above it. Also, two other things I want to see. Well, one thing is that at the level, but two other things is that this hammer didn't happen after a big candle. If it happened after this candle, I wouldn't have taken it. But these are all tiny candles pushing up. And you can see all these candles, they push down and then up, down and then up, down and then up. Finally, this one's going down. I should take bigger size on this. Hold on. It's a $2.20 contract. Oh yeah, of course I should take it. Man, sorry. Good thing you have to look at it. I didn't take enough size. Freaking, come on. Let's go. Yeah.
I have a follow-up question, Avi. When you're done, just let me
Yeah.
know.
Sure, sure. Just a moment. Let me just put the stop
Yeah,
in
yeah, take your
place.
time. Your time.
Otherwise, I'm gonna blow up this account again. So no, don't want to do that. Um, so yeah, this hammer happened after tiny candles, right?
Yeah.
And there's room to the left. And it hasn't been here in I don't know since when. Doesn't even matter.
Mm.
Now going down, I'll probably take some off at 206. Well, let's see. Let's get into the 205.50 area ideally. And that's where I'll start really taking profits. So, yep, that's the Amazon trade. And hey, listen, this is
But
just setup. I don't know what's gonna happen now. If it's gonna go or not gonna go, it's none of my business. All I know is the setup was there, so I put it on, and that's it. There's nothing else to
I,
it.
I just have a question, Avi, on
Yep.
your stop loss. Where would you put the stop loss? Like right above the level or above the hammer?
For now, I've got it above the hammer. As I see more momentum, I'd like to move it in tighter, about
Right.
207.50.
Okay.
For now, I'm still holding it up there. And let's see. Let's see how it behaves, Because I know I'm gonna hold this for a while. It might be an hour before it goes anywhere. It might do anything. I don't know. And that's my
Mm.
style. I know I'm gonna hold it. So if I put a tighter stop, then I know I'll have to take profits quicker, which is lower RVR, and that's just not my style. So that's the
Got you.
difference.
And when you say tightening your stop loss, all you're doing is just adding in.
Well, no, first I'm bringing the stop in closer to my entry, which does allow me to add in. Sometimes I will add in too. Like I added in on Nvidia, I think a little earlier. So yeah, you can add in. First thing is be able to move your stop. If you can move your stop, then you can add in. Otherwise, I don't recommend adding. What the hell's going on with Nvidia? My God, this is such a mess. Why did I get involved in this? Such a mess. But AMD on the other hand is working out. Is it profit time yet? Somebody tell me yes.
AMD's pushing. AMD's is a
Yeah.
great short actually.
Yep.
So
I'm
it's
still
still
in it.
pushing down.
Yep.
Um,
I just didn't add. I just didn't add in when I had such a great opportunity. This reverse ABCD right here would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Just didn't do it. Didn't look at it or something. I don't know. But Nvidia, on the other hand, is just playing games with me right now. Shit. What do I do with this? Yeah, it's still holding below the level. It's still just pushing. I can't do anything with it. I just have to let it sit. The trade book says let it sit. So that's that. We have, yeah, Amazon. I'm going to put on a 30-minute chart so I don't have to watch it. Same thing with Nvidia. Sit and watch it on a 5 minute, it'll drive me nuts. But AMD, I'm gonna start getting into the profit area soon, close to 137, like 20 cents above or something.
Hey, Avi, sorry, I did take that Amazon short also. The hammer was perfect actually. I saw it exactly when you did. My profit next take is 205. Is that the one you have also?
I have 205.33.
205.50. Sorry, 205.52. Okay, close enough.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
So is that your first profit take as well?
Yeah, I'll probably take it off at 205.50, take like 60, 70% off and see how it
Yeah,
behaves.
got you. Okay.
Abby, I had a question when you get a chance about the Amazon short.
Sure, go ahead. I'm here.
So, when you took that short, it's obviously a great setup. Do you factor in if it sometimes the stock will make a double top, like come back to retest with those, wicks that kind of just pierce those levels where the stops are? I'm assuming that's something you
Yeah.
obviously, factor in, I guess.
Definitely you do. That's why my stop is up here, so I can survive whatever it wants to do on its way.
Yeah.
Does that, if it does a really good double top, I want to be in it, but that double top
Right.
could be a lower high, not,
Right.
so in
Right.
which case, if it does a low high somewhere here, it becomes a head.
AMD.
There's a shoulder, shoulder, shoulder.
Right.
Yeah, AMD. Thank you. Oh yeah, time to make some money. Finally,
Um,
just showing up to trade casually and just like not making money. To take the majority of this shit off. Thanks. These call outs. Okay, there we go.
AMD's been pretty crappy trader lately. Just a
Yeah,
lot of fake outs and chop.
it's a disaster. I agree. And but I don't know. It's if you can have a strategy that absorbs volatility, absorbs chop, and it doesn't absorb you, then it's okay.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just struggling with stops. I noticed you put your stops pretty wide.
yeah.
And I think I'm stopping out too early. And then I get, like you were talking, you lose that mental capital, you get frustrated and you start over trading, and then it's, kind of
Yep, it's a problem.
a
I agree.
snowball.
You want to be careful with that. So your trade book should not stress you out. That's the key. The only
Hmm.
part of my trade book that stresses me out is should I show up or not. Once I'm here, I'm here. Before I show up, that's when I'm stressed out. I'm like, should I go today? Is it a good day?
Good.
Have I slept well enough? Have I worked out enough? Is my head in the right place today? Like those are the questions I ask myself all day before I show up. And some days you've seen me, I tell you guys like I'm not fit to trade. It's because, I'm just really not, I'm not all there.
Avi, sorry, I just noticed something on the
Yeah.
Amazon trade. Look, I was looking at the again profit take at this point.
Yeah.
206. Look at that level, 206. The
Yeah.
previous,
Yeah. Buyers are there.
bullish.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Take
I'm
some off.
thinking of maybe shaving. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Makes sense.
206.08. I'm watching the same thing, and you can see the price
206.
reacting to
Yeah.
it. 206.08.
Yeah.
I'll shave half of it off because it's a big.
Yeah.
That way it can be at break even, and
Hmm.
mental capital is all preserved. I've tightened my stop on Nvidia as well, so I don't have to deal with that garbage because I know if it stops me out, it's a $10,000 loss.
Stop. Not break even. Okay.
So I'm watching Amazon as well. Anyways, let's watch Amazon. This one better go.
It's still a good candle, like that one.
Yeah, it's
At this
okay.
area, it's not a
It's
bad
good.
candle.
It's still very bearish. Okay, the real
It's
buyers
still
I think
there.
down
Yeah.
here, 205.50 are where the buyers really are.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I'll take some off. Wow, I haven't taken this amount of contracts in a while. I haven't seen such a good setup in a while, I think. Oh, I want to add in on AMD so hard. AMD go, AMD go.
Honestly, AMD was a great short. I missed it. I didn't take it, but it's like a bunch of times I was gonna go in, and then I was like, I missed it already. I missed it already. It's a beautiful short.
Yep. Oops, whoops, hold on. Sorry. AMD. Yeah. What am I doing? Sorry. I was clicking buttons everywhere. Yeah, AMD was good. A mistake I made is I didn't add in. I should have added in. But yeah, very good. All right. I've stuck my stop loss at break even on Amazon. It either gets me or it doesn't. I don't know. But already had a profitable trade on it. Again, not perfect. It's only gotten 1 hour so far. But I'm still holding a heavy position, 37 contracts. A little better than break even. If it goes, this will be another few grand. But yeah, AMD, man, that was fun. Respected the levels, reverse ABCD, and this was the ad. I mean, the entry was here. The ad would have been about in the same place, but you can tighten the stop there. That's where this would have been a double size trade. Should have been. Okay, now I'm losing my mental capital here. Do you see this Nvidia nonsense?
Yeah, I know. I think you should. I don't know.
Got it.
You can actually add on NVIDIA, right? See,
I
it's
have
perfect.
already added, and I'm not willing to risk more. This is a lot of risk. It was a $10,000 risk. Now I've brought it down to 7,000. I'm not going to add more. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I might cut
that's
it
why I
at
exited
you
on my
exited.
page.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough one.
shared my yeah, I shared my trade. I just started losing my mental capacity on it and just said, screw it. It's messing me up mentally, and I'm just not
Yeah,
wanting to watch anymore.
I'm with you on that, man. It is not a simple one.
Very
It's
slow. It's
not a good.
very
It's
slow.
slow. It's tough. I want low of day, but what I'll do is I'll take off a whole chunk and stick it at break even, and that way I know I can. On a day I don't intend to trade, at least I'm a little profitable and a little better than break even. And now everything's pretty much stress free.
Mhm.
Everything's at break even. Whatever goes will go. Whatever doesn't want to go doesn't have to.
I
And
did the same thing with Amazon. I think that's the best way. The reason I love the you know your approach, Avi, is the reduced stress.
yeah,
Like your stop is clear. The only thing I still am struggling with, and I think somebody was mentioning it as well, the wider stops, like your stops are still a bit, I don't know, too wide.
they're wide.
But
I know.
they make sense technically. Like technically speaking, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, like it's almost like break of structure. The stops are so clear, but it's just a bit wide. So this is where I'm still,
Yeah.
adjusting to.
It's tricky. The thing about wide stops is it's hard to get good risk to reward. Like I used to get 5R regularly. Now 3R has become more regular than 5R, which is frustrating. But again, yeah, it's because of the, as you said, structure of price. If it breaks the structure, if it breaks the previous buyer or seller or whatever you're looking at, or the level, you don't want to be in that. So the stops must be very technical. Again, here's a fun one. I think I put this in the course as well, but there's risk and there's reward, and there's 80/20. All right, so I'm going to try and bring it out like this. So 80/20 dictates what is the single most important thing you can do to get the majority of your results. So look at risk and reward. If you do, all right, if you just focus on risk, that's all. Forget about calculating the target RVR, forget about all that stuff. Just focus on calculating your risk. So your stop's in the right place and you put on the trade with the right size. All right. And you always respect your stop and you never move it. You never outsize yourself or anything like that. That's one activity. That's 1% of the work. That'll give you 60% of the results. That's mind-blowing, really, because it's one single thing. You're not even looking at the reward side. You're just watching the price action at your level, and that's it. You just do that. And you'll win 50% of your trades or even 30% of your trades. Doesn't matter. But when you stop out, it's always a managed stop, as in you stopped and you lost what you planned for. Done. Do one thing and you'll get 60% of the results you can get. Now, enhance that. Now add the reward side on it. Don't put on the trade unless you see 3 to 1. Okay, that's the reward side. Now you're doing two activities. Now you're gonna get like 80% of the results you can possibly get. You're only doing two things, risk and reward. So even if you don't do the reward side, you still get 60% of the potential results that are meant for you by karma or whatever you want to look at. So really, risk and reward are so insanely powerful. That's why I say that's your license to print money. I mean, I put that in all the courses and everything. So
Yeah.
that's it. It's right there. So risk is first. Like I de-risked here on Nvidia. I mean, look at that. I just totally de-risked. Even though I got less than 1 hour, I've just de-risked it. It's just too much trouble. It's not worth
Right.
it. I could
Yeah.
lose 7K on this. I'd rather walk away with 1K. That's it.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's totally misbehaving with me. And meanwhile, Amazon as well, I de-risked it by getting it out at that recent buyer at 206. Now it's de-risked. But again,
Mhm.
de-risk, what is that? As in you're managing risk. That's the one activity. I'm not even looking at the reward. I'm looking at one thing to do that brings 60% of the results I get comes from
Yeah.
managing risk. The remaining 80% of what I get comes from managing reward, and the rest is just dumb luck. You know, that's all there is. So think of it
Mhm.
very clear terms, and you don't have to worry too much about it.
Cool. Awesome. Makes sense. Thanks.
Sure. I want to add on AMD if it wants to go to 135.
Oh,
This is fun. I missed the ad earlier. This would have been a big trade if I added, but just freaking didn't.
it's a huge trade. Honestly, the level just was so.
Yeah,
I mean,
look at
it's
this.
been going all day, frankly, but still, that was a great trade. That was a great trade.
Yeah, this one worked. Where do I? Okay, if I add, it's gonna be a very tight ad. This ad is not even worth the commissions at this point. For now, with this price action, it has to prove to me it's losing this level. Breakdown retest. That's the ad. Otherwise, no, not worth it. All right, Amazon is gonna mess with us. Oh, anyways, I'll just de-risk for now. Think I'll be interested in much more. Honestly, I didn't expect to trade today, so this is all like bonus cash.
Mhm.
Spending money in Colombia. Yay. Good to have good coffee. Hey, Rami, we gotta organize the boat later in December.
Yeah, great weather in December, so that's
Yeah.
the time for sure.
I'm thinking
Um,
like the 20th or 18th or whatever that weekend is, maybe around then.
Listen, I have the kids that weekend, so actually no, the 21st. Maybe the weekend of the 21st. I'm free
Okay,
that weekend, yes,
cool.
and I
Let's
don't have
shoot
the
for that.
kids, so it's all good.
Awesome. Yeah, let's get on a yacht and have some fun.
I told you it's not a yacht, so
Yeah, I know.
don't have high expectations. Okay, lower your expectations.
It's all right. It's a boat. As long as it floats, it's okay, you know.
Yeah, it floats. It has an engine, life jackets. It'll be safe, but it's not the bling bling of Dubai.
That's all good. We don't need all that mess. That's a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Stick with 80/20 on that as long as it floats and you're safe, then that's the 80, right?
love it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, that's absolutely right.
Get me home safe.
Life jackets for everyone on board.
Oh, good, good. Cool. I'll be back from Colombia by then, and hopefully through jet lag as well. And we're getting into the Christmas thing. I will not be trading as we get close to Christmas. And yeah, we'll have some fun. So it's a good time.
How long are you staying in Colombia?
About 2 weeks, 10 days
Oh,
maybe.
nice.
Yeah, I'm there for.
And are you with Andrew? You guys same place the whole time, or are you moving around?
We're moving around in Colombia. We have I get in 2 days before everyone else does. It's basically Lenny, Pierre, Andrew, and myself, and then everyone else gets there, and then we stay in Medellin for I think 5 days. We move to Cartagena for another 4 days or 3 days. We have mansions in each place. And we're going to be trading from there, doing all the live trading and stuff. I'll be broadcasting from there and doing all the live trading coaching stuff. And then after that, a few of us are getting together and going to the Amazons, going through the jungles and trying not to die, and then show up back in Dubai. So that's a trip. Figured I'm going
Dude,
all
that
the way
sounds
around the
awesome.
world. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this.
Have you been before? Is this your first time?
First time in South America.
Okay.
Oh yeah, should
Yeah,
be
Andrew
fun.
keeps saying he's going to relocate there, huh?
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. There's no crazy ex-wife to go after his money, and that's the key. You can hide anything you want under your blanket. Yeah, we all have that ex-wife problem. Man. You gotta go hide your money somewhere.
Yeah, that's becoming a BBT theme here, huh?
I like to think it's not, but yeah, it is what it is.
It appears to be.
Oh no. We're promoting the wrong things here.
Avi, you know what could be helpful is and I know it might be on and off, but when are you trading? Like which days and which days are you not trading? Even if you know 80/20 and
Yeah, so for now, I think it'll be Wednesdays I don't trade live because Wednesdays I'll be getting onto YouTube with Andrew. For now, that's on the calendar anyways. We're coming up. There's only a couple of more weeks left in the year. Um, Outside of that, it's weeks like this, which I should go look at the calendar. At least for 2025, I'll make sure it's more firm so you guys all know. Like weeks like this week, I would normally never show up for the whole week. And even obviously Christmas week, and then there's like July 4th and Labor Day. There's like 4 weeks in the year that I don't bother with trading. So yeah, I'll put those down
actually
here, let you guys
I
know.
actually meant more short term, like the week that when you're in Colombia, like the coming few
Oh,
weeks.
yeah. Yeah. So next week, plan on it. Just plan on, I'll be here on Monday, online at least. As long as there's no internet problem,
Hmm.
we should be okay. Even Andrew and Brian will be broadcasting on YouTube while we're all there together, and I'll be broadcasting to you guys. So all
Okay,
that will be fine.
cool.
And then I'll let you know while we get into next week and what the schedule truly is. Probably the week after I will not be available. I'll be, in the jungle somewhere.
Hmm.
And yeah, then we'll see. So,
Okay.
yeah. What's going on in VBT? Thor's doing it. Yeah, nice.
Hey, Avi, you said you're down to like 5R now. Are you tracking? Do you use anything to track as far as your RVR win percentage, like all that, like a daily,
Uh,
software journal or anything? Are you journaling or anything? Or are you just kind of like, I feel?
yeah, I don't journal anymore. Well,
Yeah.
I do in a
Okay.
funny way. I mean, this is my journal. Here we go. In an odd way. When I
Oh,
said don't hit
your
five
screen
R,
captures. Yeah.
well, yeah. When I said that, it's more like just eyeballing things, and I know kind of how I'm trading in the last 3 weeks, 1 month. I have a feel for it. Um, no, but when I said my journal, what's really important, and this is where you all come in actually. Trading live with y'all keeps me on track. It's like a live feedback loop. While I'm trading, I need to make sure that I'm doing what I said I'm gonna do as far as my trade book is concerned. And having y'all and watching me is actually accountability for me. So it's a live journal. It's happening live and it's being recorded. So this recording is a journal, along with the screenshots that I'll take at the end of it. So it's actually turned into that now, which is honestly not too far off from my previous journal, which was my Twitter account, which I would screenshot every single trade and put it up there. And that was a journal because for me, the biggest part of the journal was actually accountability more than trying to figure out what's working and what's not. I struggled with that for a very long time. I said I would trade this way and then I would end up doing something else and no one would tell me you can't do that. So that's why I started my Twitter account. And that was, I think, 3 years, 2 years ago, whenever that was. And that's been tremendously successful, really beneficial to me. Now I'm not even that active on it anymore as I used to be, because I'm here with you guys. So, and then again, that's the power of community. That's the power of trading buddies. That's the power of this stuff. Journal software and all that's great, but there's nothing more powerful than human beings interacting with each other. Like, I firmly believe that. So in a funny way, I'm leveraging all of you 29 people in the room right now, if you don't mind taking advantage.
Yeah. It makes sense. You want to, yeah, you hold yourself accountable by peer pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. That was magic for me for my trading. And also, all of you can share your screen here in this Zoom. Is it open? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, anybody who
Yeah,
wants to
Avi, if you
share,
don't mind, I'll take my cut. Yeah.
take it. Sure. I'm still trying to break even on my day trading career, man. It's been 5 years. I'm still gonna make a few more million to be break even, huh? No, not like that. Um, sure. Yeah, I mean, again, share your screens here if you want to. I can look at your screens while we're trading live. We can share, of course, within this Discord server. All this stuff. That's why I did it within Discord rather than, individually communicating with all of you all one by one on email or something. This is much more powerful. So use it this way. It will really, I can say that was one tremendous improvement in my trading. It's just because I did this. All right, I think I'm gonna cut this Amazon trade. It's just bugging me at this point. And well, first I'll cut AMD. There's no point waiting with this thing. There you go, bounce off the level. I got what I wanted out of it. And Amazon 206. Okay, no, hold on. It's still got room to run.
Amazon is looking still okay, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's good.
mean,
It's
it's
good. I
not
was
it's not
just nervous about it. Yeah, it's fine. You see a reverse hammer and you're seeing a reverse ABCD. This candle is very good. If this prints a new low very soon, this is a really good one. But if this pushes up a lot in the next couple of minutes, that would make me nervous. And I might think it's not even worth it anymore. I'm just going to close it. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. I'd rather go spend some time with my kids before I go.
yeah, fair.
That's more valuable than a few $1,000s over here. Oh, look at Microsoft. There's something going on Microsoft. Let's see. What do we see here? We got a level. It pushed up, went down. This is the hammer. Oh, shit. It's a good hammer. Same as Amazon. Same hammer, new low you can enter. It's not ideal. It doesn't have as much room to the left, but you can see it hasn't been here much. It just pushed up, pushed down. Again, keep pushing down. This hammer, new low, that's the entry stop loss right above, and you're going 425 and then down here, 423 area where the buyers were, 423.60. Just saw that. That's a good setup. It's not as perfect as Amazon. I mean, Amazon is just picture perfect. Look at that. But Microsoft's not too far off this hammer, reverse hammer. And look at this.
Amazon, was it more like a scalp, Abby? Like, or do you think that was
What was, sorry?
Amazon? Was it more like a scalp or
No, I
like,
didn't plan it that way. It looks like a scalp, I know, but I didn't plan it that way. I don't plan scalps. Sometimes I end up scalping without knowing it. It's just
oh, okay.
almost out of habit, really. I've done so much of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but I don't blame you. But today it looks like it's all a scalp. I mean, just up and down, up and down. It's just
Yeah, it's a
stupid.
messy day. Is
Messy
you
day.
got to read it a bit. And if it's not your day, it's not your day. Just de-risk and go out. Again, remember 80/20, right? Manage your risk.
Yeah,
That's more
yeah.
important.
Today there's no point.
Yeah. So look at Apple, guys. We've been talking about this. I mean, what a great example Apple has been.
Okay.
Big push up, and we're thinking here's where the reversal can begin if it makes a good double top. It did not make a good double top, so you don't reverse it. It did not set up for a breakout. I don't see anything, so you don't go long. What else is left? It just gets stuck. That's all. I mean, you can so easy to stay out of this. How many day traders got chopped up in the last half an hour here? I bet if I check on BBT, I bet if I check my email now, I'm gonna get 5 emails. How do you trade Apple over here today? You know, it's like I'm gonna have like an autoresponder for that stuff now. Gonna get so many. I mean, it's really obvious. Just look at candlesticks. I'm not even looking at the level two or the volume or the tape or anything. I'm just looking at simple candlesticks at approximately a level. And you can see we were already saying, when was it? At 10:40, we were saying, don't touch it. You just don't have any confirmation of anything. So leave it alone. And that's exactly what it's done.
Would you have considered a long at 10:15?
Yeah,
That
this is a
hammer
really
there.
good long. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah, this is a really good long if you have a level there. Or you have something, if you're looking at pre-market high, for example, that's pretty much there. If you have a VWAP or something there that you believe in, that's part
It
of the.
was it was right at pre-market high actually. I was considering it, but then I can't remember, got distracted. But yes, it's right at pre-market high.
Yeah. So that's your trade. That's your trade book. You should take that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was actually for me. Yes,
Yeah.
I just missed it. And then I decided, I'm late to the party.
All right. If you miss it, let it go. That's also very important. Don't chase stuff. That was it. Oh, shit, it's already 8:30.
What do you think of Tesla long now, Avi? Again, it's at
Tesla's a mess.
Tesla was, yeah, I know it's kind of went down all the way, and now it's printing like a few bullish candles.
It's it broke out of this opening range. It's come back into this opening range, and now it has to break out of the opening range again.
It's a pre-market high that consolidated these levels, the bullish ones, the last three candles.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
They're in that pre-market high range, like it's just a bit below, but
Are you convinced it's going to respect pre-market high? Because it hasn't done that most of today.
It's been chopping around, not really
You got to be
respecting.
convinced that it's respecting it. If not, find what it's respecting and use that.
I mean, listen, no, the reason if you look to the left, you don't, but there's a lot of resistance actually up there, so it's
There
not
is.
a good long gap.
It's tricky. It's very
It's
tricky.
tricky, yeah.
There's, to put it simply, there's easier ways to make money in the market. Like if you remember Amazon a few minutes ago, it took me 10 seconds to identify the setup and the confirmation and get in. Tesla, we've been talking about it for a few minutes and we still can't decide.
Yeah, fair.
80-20, right?
That's a good way of looking at it, actually. Yeah. Fair.
That's it, really. It's that simple. Gosh, Nvidia, don't even look at it. What a mess. Did I cut AMD? I did. I should never mind, it's done. All right, what am I waiting for? Just Amazon. I might cut Amazon and call it a night. Just because yeah, it's gotten stuck here and I'm done. Don't want to deal with this. Honestly, I have something bigger to do. There we go. Amazon, that's it, all over. That's it for the day for me. So, anyone got any questions? Anything you want to discuss before we shut this session today?
All good. Have a good prep, Avi, and you're not trading tomorrow, you said. Oh, or just an hour at the beginning, you
Don't
said?
plan on. I
Something
don't
like
trade Wednesdays anyway because I'm usually on
that? Okay.
YouTube with Andrew. I will probably not trade at all tomorrow. I might just show up on YouTube, have a chat, and then go to the airport. I'd probably just do that
Okay.
more than anything.
Cool. Safe travels, man. Enjoy Colombia.
Thanks, guys, and I'll be back on Monday. In the meanwhile, feel free to use the voice rooms here. You all can trade together if you like. All that stuff. It's all here. It's all, it's a community. So enjoy it.
Cool.
Talk to you all
All right,
soon.
man.
All right.
Have
Have a
a
safe
good
trip.
trip. Talk to you guys. All right,
Okay,
later.
guys.
Good one, everyone.